Hi. So I'm in France, and I'm in a area called Saint-Martin-des-Palières, and it's in Aix-en-Provence, or it's in Provence. Aix is a big city, about an hour away from here. But most people know Aix-en-Provence because it's a big city in the south of France. Anyway, so I'm here for the next couple of months and really enjoying my time here. I chose Saint-Martin-des-Palières parce que it is, well, I didn't really choose it. I didn't know anything about it before I came here, but I was on Airbnb, and the woman's picture who owns the home where I'm staying, I'm renting a room from her, and she seemed like a real person, and her picture called out to me. And when I saw the pictures of the place, she showed these like pictures of these beautiful views. And very often on Airbnb, people will post beautiful views of areas that are around the home, but not from the home. So I wrote her and I said, where are those beautiful views? And she says, oh, those are from, the terrace. Pictures are from the terrace. And I thought, oh, perfect. So after being in India for a couple of months, and being in Bali for a couple of months, and being in Montreal for several months, and just kind of making my way around the world, I found myself in France. And I feel really good here. And it's not just because it's France, it's because of the whole process. It's because of all the meditation and all the self-reflection and all the opening of the heart and all the insistence on excellence toward the inner self. I'm not doing shit in the external world. I'm not doing anything in the external world that has any kind of value for anybody except for myself. Well, and the people around me don't have to suffer as much with my mania. So actually, I'm doing quite a bit for people in my environment by not being so damn crazy. But I think it's important for me, and at least for me, for myself, to take the time to go inside. And I had to take a whole year off to do it. That's right. That's how long it took me. I had to release my attachment to everything. Family, friends, belongings, lifestyle, everything. But it was the best choice I could possibly have made. If I kept going in the way that I was going, I cannot say that I would have died, It's not like that. It's just that the sickness from the separation was so dire that I was dying. My body was becoming. I've been suffering from anemia, and I'm still suffering from anemia. I've got these terrible side effects from anemia because the fibroids the uterine fibroids have gotten so large, and I've been doing so much bleeding that every month it requires either a blood transfusion or just for me to lay low and do nothing, for weeks, because it takes a long time to build your blood, to build the iron in your blood. So every month it was an ordeal. And why am I even telling you this? Oh, because I'm saying that I was getting sick. And so would I have died immediately? No, but it's just been this process of dying that I'm experiencing. And I know that sounds melodramatic, and you may never experience this in your life, in the way that I am. But the fact of the matter is, I was breaking down so much physically, emotionally, and mentally that I really couldn't hold on any longer. And there were days when I'd walk around and I'd be like, I could spontaneously combust right now, and that would be perfectly fine. I wasn't going to take my own life because I figured, I was going to see this until the very, 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 very end. And I wasn't going to push the end. It wasn't necessary for me to push the end. But I was so hopeless and lifeless that I felt like I was at the end. You know, I might as well have been dead. I felt like the Walking Dead. That being said, Bali started seeing me push some boundaries and feeling some healing. India saw me go deep into the darkest shadow and rise up while I was in the shadow. I didn't leave India and rise up. I started rising when I was in India. And then Spirit said, you got to come home. You know, Spirit organized this. So now is the time to come home. So when I got home to France, you know, to the West, I was perfectly grounded. You know, I feel rooted. And here I find myself in this area where I've been walking for the last 3 hours and I've seen no person, no car, just me, the birds, the wind, the sky. The sky, the sun, a few clouds over there, they come and they go. And the trees. And it's fantastic, such a blessing. So, I'm making this video right now by a well, not by a whale, by a well. And I think this is really funny because I did 2 tarot readings. And I got the same card, and for whatever reason, right now, I cannot remember what that card was. But the message on the card was, go spend some time by the water to renew yourself. And, you know, keep your eyes open for a well. And I don't know about you, but my days are not filled with walking across wells. So I read the cards yesterday, and I came down this path right here, and I saw this well. And I said, oh my God, there's a well. And so this morning I went walking totally in another direction, right? Just totally walking up and around. And I thought, oh, I hope I loop. I hope I do a loop. I hope I can get back without having to backtrack. So I've been walking for hours. And then here I'm walking, and I'm coming now from this direction, coming down that road. And then I say, hey, there's that well. And I thought, oh, okay. So I kept walking past the well. And then I said, oh, fuck that. I'm going back there. I'm making a video by that well because there's renewal by that well. And the question I asked my cards last night, I don't remember what it was, or yesterday, I don't remember what the question was, but that card came up. And today, though, the question was about being disciplined. Because with all the great growth that I'm experiencing, I'm feeling like there's a lack of discipline in my person that is not just right now, it's really long term. I mean, it's been decades. Okay, maybe 18 years or something like that of being without discipline. And I just thought, oh, what am I going to do about that? You know, without discipline, how can you get anything done? And granted, I've gotten a lot accomplished over the last 18 years, but it hasn't been with discipline. As a matter of fact, it's been working against discipline. And to be honest with you, I think I've made my life a lot harder by not being disciplined, you know? And so when I was in India, I started praying to this, this energy of discipline, wisdom, grounding, and taking it slow. And this energy is really, in India, it's considered a very malefic energy. But I have a really hard time finding it malefic. It's basically the energy of the planet Saturn. And, you know, Saturn brings the hard lessons, which is why the Indians consider him to be a malefic planet. But I've always felt like naturally my inclination is that the lesson is the important thing. It doesn't matter how you get it. And you can always choose to learn your lessons by watching other people make mistakes. You can learn your lessons by being disciplined, by learning your lessons from the books. Or you can learn your lessons by going out there and taking risks, doing things the hard way, falling flat on your face, and then, you know, getting up, brushing off the rubble and then saying, whew, I learned that one the hard way, and that's kind of been my way of going. So the last year I've had Saturn in a very special aspect in my astrological chart. And basically, just to keep things simple, it means that I was up for the biggest ass whooping of my life. And it's true. I mean, not only did business things go flop, not only did my mother transition, but I felt myself literally every day dealing with her death and dealing with my own feelings of death. Dealing with my own sickness and remembering my mom's own sickness, going inside the self to understand the sickness and coming outside the self to witness the sickness. And it's been really, really hard, I mean, like, a lot of suffering. But at the same time, every time I suffer, there is a break in the psyche. There's a break in the cycle. And I feel not just my own healing, but I feel my mother healing. I feel my ancestors healing. I feel my grandmother healing. I feel my friends healing. And I look around, well, the outer world reflects the inner world, and this is what I see. I look around me now and I see nothing but green. And, a well when you need it, and little bees, and, wasps flying in my room to greet me. And, I don't know, I think I'm passing the test, I really think that I'm passing the test. And like I said, this energy that I've been really working with intensely, Saturn's energy, is one of great discipline, one of hard lessons, but one of great reward. And Saturn is the planet that when he says, we're going to kick your ass, but if you pass this test, you are going to walk the path of the gods. You are going to ascend. Why? Sorry, spiders crawling on me at the well. They're like, get off my well, biatch. Okay. But you basically walk through the fire and you come out the other side, And that's where I am right now. And I'm loving this energy of discipline and, not being able to act on my impulses and saying, whoa, stop being the whirling dervish, take a break, breathe, sit with it. You don't have to give an impulsive, immediate answer. The world can wait. The world will wait for you to sleep, and then it'll carry on in the morning. You go sleep your 8 hours, and then you get up in the morning. Your problems are still going to be there, but you'll have more strength to deal with them in the morning. So that's my point. That's my video right now. That's my video. Here at the well. Me in the well. Selfie with well. Yeah. All right. So, I haven't checked in a long time. All right. Just saying thanks for listening. And I will catch you. I'll catch you soon. I'll catch you later. Okay. Bye for now, friends.